Live here. Hey everybody, Christine Morel here. We are doing another live today because I got off a little earlier, um, and we're going to be talking about how to build your music career. That's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about how to build a successful music career in 2023, and I'm not talking about how to just get famous or how to get popular. We're talking about how to make money, and that's what I specialize in. So I specialize in how to make money. So if you guys are here, my main thing is, gosh, not how do you get more followers, but how do you use the followers that you already have to maximize as much money as you can? So what I always tell everybody is, hey, Braille, nice to see you. Or is it Braille? Because in Spanish we'd say Braille. For those of you that are just joining, I'm just here to talk to you guys about how to build your music career. Rael says, hi, can I ask a question? Absolutely. We're going to be talking about, so many people just kind of get this misconception that if you're famous, you make money. If you're popular, you make money. If you have tons of TikTok followers, you'll make money. That's not the case. That's not how it works. Um, I know so many people that have 1 million followers on TikTok, that have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram, and they're working at Starbucks. That's because just because you're popular, it doesn't mean that you're getting paid. Just because you have 1 million followers on TikTok doesn't mean you're getting paid. There's so many. I mean, there's broke musicians that have major record deals. So that's why I really want to talk to you guys about how to make money. There's so many talented musicians, so many talented singers, so many talented songwriters, so many talented rappers that are working so hard at something that's not going to make them money. Like maybe you're just building your YouTube channel, but you're not selling anything. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the first step to start making money. Okay. That's what we're going to talk about today, which is huge. I'm going to be talking about your value ladder. Okay. We're going to write this down. Value ladder. Write that down, all of you, because I don't think any of you have a value ladder. Every time I talk to musicians, nobody has a value ladder. Okay. So let's look at this really quick and I'll jump into it. And by the way, while you're here, if you DM me the word Christmas, we have only 3 more days. And my list of 10,000 music industry contacts, including booking agents, festivals that pay artists to perform, publishing companies that get your music on movies and film, and college radio stations. If you guys want a list of 10,000 of these amazing music industry contacts, they're 85% off. Excuse me. If you're on Instagram, if you comment Christmas, I'll automatically send you a link. So just comment Christmas and I'll automatically send you a link so you can get these 85% off. They're going to be twice as much in 3 days. They're only $47 right now. And then in January, it's going to cost you, I think it's $600 for everything to have access to it for the year. So if you want music industry contacts that can help you book shows, that can help you get your music on movies and film, that can get your music on college radio, comment Christmas or DM me the word Christmas and you'll get it. So we're going to talk about value ladders. Okay, let me just see. I know there's some questions here. Someone said, how can I get a girlfriend and a boyfriend? That is not our topic today, Rael, but you are super cute. Okay. Braille, I'm here to lead the blind. Oh, yes. Hey, I remember you. I think you've come to a session before. And I think we were talking about how you could book shows and kind of do things even with like a disability and that sort of thing. But I think that it's amazing that you're on here. So welcome, welcome. Okay, let's talk about this. Artist Audition says, would like you at our annual music conference. Great content and very valuable. Awesome. Just DM me and we can talk about it. I would love to. Okay, cool. Someone says, I don't have one. Braille says, listen to this queen. She is for the people, giving us the sauce. I love it. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so DM me the word Christmas or comment the word Christmas. I'll send you the link to 10,000 music industry contacts. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about building your value ladder. Okay, I'm going to write this down. Value ladder. Look at this. Okay, value ladder. See that? Value ladder. Can you guys read that? Value ladder, value ladder, value ladder. Okay, we need a value ladder. You guys are like, what's a value ladder? This is a problem. Most musicians don't have a value ladder. Okay, so this is why most people are not making money. Most of you are relying on releasing music and putting it on Spotify and iTunes. When you release music and put it on Spotify and iTunes, what you're doing is when people go to listen to your music, you're getting paid about a fraction of a penny when people listen to your music. You're getting paid a fraction of a penny. So if you get 1 million people to stream your music, 1 million, most of you have never even gotten 1 million. It could take you years. Let's say you spent every day promoting yourself and it took you 5 years to get 1 million streams. Do you know how much money you make? You make about $4,500. So over the course of 4 years, if you got 1 million people to listen to your music, you made $4,500, meaning you made about $1,133, $1,125 each year. Can you live off of $1,125 a year? I know I can't live off of $1,125 a year. It's not possible. Okay. Most artists, the reason why they're broke is they're making music and then they're putting it on Spotify and they're putting it on iTunes and they're going, I don't know why I'm broke. I don't get it. The music business doesn't want me to succeed. It's so hard out here. Whatever your excuse is, let's get it out. If you are a good artist, if you make good music, the reason why you're broke is because of you. And let's just start there. When I first started out in music, I slept in my car. I lived off the dollar menu. I had no idea what to do with my music. I was broke because of me. I was broke because of the lack of education that I had. I didn't know what I was doing. And that's okay. You're an artist. We like work with a different part of our brain. We're artsy and we're kind of emo and sometimes we're kind of depressing, but it's like beautiful in ways. And that's how we make the most amazing music ever. And that's just how we are, right? But if we want to make money in the music business, then we need to focus on things that will make us money. So a really, really big problem that a lot of musicians don't have is you don't have a value ladder. Like I told you guys earlier, a value ladder. So what you want is you want to have something that people can buy from you. How many of you guys have a website? Do some of you guys have a website in here? Do some of you guys have, something that's, Damon, you commented Christmas. If you're on Facebook, actually, I don't think it'll be sent to you. So let me just give you the address, okay? Hi, Damon. You can get the list of. Let me just send you the link, okay? So there it is right there. Okay, so how many of you guys have a website? Now, if on your website you're just sending people to your Spotify, keep in mind you're sending people to a site where the most that you can make money, your biggest fan, all they can do is stream your music and you're going to make a fraction of a penny. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Okay. So that's mistake number one. How many of you guys are like, how many of you guys are guilty of this where you've only sent people to your Spotify? That's all you have. And you're like, I don't know why I'm broke. I don't know why I'm like I don't have any money. Like, how many of you guys are doing that? Because I know so many of you guys that are here. I see a lot of people just joined. We are talking about how to build a value ladder. I'm about to get into it. I'm about to get into why some of you, if all you are sending people is to a Spotify, that is why you're broke. If all you're doing is sending people to Apple Music or whatever streaming platforms there are, that's why you're broke, okay? I'm about to give you guys just one piece of information that can completely change your business. So if you're just joining me, if you DM me, or if you comment the word Christmas, like just comment Christmas. And I got this really cool like messaging software. And if you comment Christmas, I automatically send you a link and a link to our list of 10,000 music industry contacts, which is really cool. It's a list of booking agents and publishing companies that get your music on movies and film, and festivals that pay artists to perform, and college radio stations that play music from independent artists, all kinds of stuff. So if you just comment Christmas, I see Nicole commented Christmas. If you're on Instagram and you comment Christmas, you'll get it. If you are on TikTok, you would need to DM me. So if you DM me Christmas, I'll send you the link here in a little bit, okay? So anyways, let's get into how you build a value ladder. So Linda, it's the same thing for you guys. Timothy, you got your list. Awesome. Make sure to check out those testimonials, okay? So for those of you that get my list of contacts, not testimonials, I'm sorry, tutorials. If you get my list of music industry contacts at the beginning of the list, like beginning of the festivals list, for example, there's a list of festivals that pay artists to perform. I have tutorials that talk to you about how to reach out to these festivals, about how to email them, about what to send them, about what not to send them. Because I want to help you increase your chances of getting booked, right? Increase your chances of getting paid. So make sure to check out those tutorials, okay? Before you start reaching out to them. You want to reach out to them in the right way. It's kind of like showing up to a job interview and you dressed terribly, right? I want you to really show up and like have a really awesome opportunity to get paid, man. That's what I want you guys to do. All right, so Geisha says, how long will you be having your 85% off sale? It's until Christmas, and then it doubles. The price doubles on Christmas. Okay, so for those of you that are commenting Christmas on Facebook, I'm not sure if the link automatically gets sent to you. Let me know if it does. If it doesn't, here's the link, okay? just in case, because I'm not sure that it all goes to you. Let me know though. If you guys could let me know, that would be really helpful. I know it works on Instagram. Okay, so I was talking to you guys about how many of you, one of the biggest mistakes that you're making is just by sending people to Spotify. So if that's the mistake you're making, let's talk about what you guys need. Okay, it's called a value ladder. And basically what it is, it's you having options for people to buy something from you. If someone goes to their website and the only option that they have is to click on a Spotify link, then if they click on that link and they go stream your music, you make a fraction of a penny. Is that exciting to you guys? Because that's not exciting to me. But let's say you just start off with like just a minimum, okay? Let's say you have an album or an EP. Let's say you sell it for like $20, right? Like just $20, right? You have an album or an EP for $20, just that. Album, EP for $20. There you go. By the way, I have Facebook over here, Instagram over here, and I have TikTok over here. But let's say you have a album or EP for $20. So what happens here is now, instead of them, if someone's a super fan and they want to buy something from you, they want to support you, they love your music, they want something more from you, instead of clicking on a link to go stream your music for a fraction of a penny, now they can buy an album from you for $20. Already right there, that would have taken, I don't know how many thousands of people to stream your music for you to make $20. Do you think it's easier to sell one album to a fan or to get 20,000, I don't know the exact numbers, people to stream your music to make the same amount of money? It is way easier to just get one person that likes your music to buy an album than to try to get 20,000 people to stream your music. That's what I always tell everybody, right? It's crazy. And a lot of people don't think about this. So this is one thing that you need to add to your value ladder. If all you're doing is sending people to Spotify, this is one of the biggest reasons that you're broke. Okay. So how many of you guys already have an album? Put in that chat box if you have an album or an EP, or you've already recorded music, or maybe you have a cover song album. You could even make a cover song album. There's certain licenses that go with that, but you can still make money off that. Okay, so let me know in the chat box if you guys have your own music. PF Order says, hell yeah. Antonia says, you rock, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tony says it came through on Facebook. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much for letting me know. So if you comment Christmas on whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on Instagram, you'll automatically get a link to my list of 10,000 music industry contacts. It's 85% off. On Christmas, it's going to double. And then on New Year's, it goes up like 20 times. It goes up way, way, way much, a lot. So make sure to comment Christmas. So just type in Christmas in the comment section. You'll get a link to more than 10,000 music industry contacts. Okay. So there's number one. Okay. One, you got to have like something to sell, and it should be like on the lower end. And it could be it could even be a $10, it could be a $5 EP, something like that, where people could at least spend something. Because even $5 EP, $5, guys, a lot of you guys have never even made $5 off your streaming music. Okay, so that's the hard thing. You have to get, I don't know how many, like 1,000, I don't even remember the math, okay? Like 1,000 people to stream your music. You guys do that. Someone do the math for me. If you're getting paid 0.0033 cents per stream, how many streams do you have to get for you to make $5? Okay, 0.0033 cents per stream. How many streams do you have to get to make $5? Okay, it's a lot. So, but if you sold an album to somebody, you need to have that. You need to have, like, basically what a value ladder is. It's like a menu. Imagine if you went to a drive-through restaurant and there was like nothing for sale. And there was just a cook in there that was like, I'm really good at cooking stuff, I swear. Just order something. How would you know what to order? You'd have no idea. You'd sit there and you'd go, well, do you have spaghetti? And if they're like, no. Do you have a hamburger? No. Do you have pasta? No. If they don't have a menu, there's no way for them to buy anything from you. So you as a musician, if you don't have a website with things to sell, if you haven't gotten creative with what you're selling, how do you expect to make money? Is this resonating with you guys? So creating a value ladder or creating a menu, maybe I need to call it like a music menu. I actually like that. We're going to call it a music menu. Okay. You need a music menu. So any advice for a mom pursuing a music career? Yeah, I mean, I'm a mom. I have a 3-year-old, and I definitely just be really, really careful with your time, because you don't have as much time as like other people, but it can be a blessing because now you're even more focused. So Patty, what I'm talking about right now is creating a music menu where you have things that your fans can buy. If you don't offer anything to your fans, if you don't make an offer, like that's what you have to do. You have to make an offer. Keep that saying in your head. You have to make an offer. If you don't make an offer, they have nothing to buy. If all your offer is go check out my Spotify, that's your offer, then the only money that they can spend with you is a fraction of a penny. When they stream your music, that you get paid a fraction of a penny. That is a terrible offer. Would you sit on the side of the street and go, hey guys, do you want to buy this? It's a fraction of a penny. You wouldn't. It's a waste of time. So what you guys want to do is you want to create a music menu with things that can actually make you money. Patty says mine's almost 3. Yeah, mine's like a little over 3, almost 3.5. Man, those little guys are obnoxious and amazing at the same time. So that's one thing that you can do, right? So the next thing is have something like higher that you could do. Like, let's say like a live show. Okay, have a live show, a private show. Like that's another thing that you could offer, a live show. And maybe that live show, and it depends on how good you are, right? It can be anywhere from, some of you that are just starting out might be happy with $100. Some of you guys might want $500. Some of you have been doing this for a while, so you're more like $3,000. It just depends. But let's just say it's a, $500 show for a private show. If you don't tell anybody that you're available for live shows, nobody can order a live show from you. No one can book you because you're not telling anybody. You're just putting your music online, and then you're mad that you're not making any money. And that doesn't make any sense. Like, again, like I said, that's like opening a restaurant and then not having a menu. You can't open a restaurant and then be like, I hope people order something from me and want to give me money. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. So you have to have a music menu. For those of you that have just joined, we're talking about how to actually make money with your music in 2023. And right now, if you comment Christmas on the, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, if you comment Christmas, then you get my list of more than 10,000 music industry contacts. It's booking agents, it's college radio stations, it's festivals that pay artists to perform, it's blogs and websites that publish artists and their music. It's got so many things, record label A&Rs. It's 85% off. It's only $47 right now. So if you comment Christmas, like all you have to do literally is comment Christmas if you're on Instagram or Facebook, and you'll get a link to it. Thank you, Lex the Illusionist. You're super sweet. I really appreciate you. So yeah, just comment and you'll get the list. Okay, so we're talking about creating a music menu. So for those of you that just joined, if you don't have a website, first you need a website, okay? And on that website, you need to be offering something. If all you're telling people to do is send them to Spotify, you're just making a fraction of a penny. So what you want to do is you want to create a music menu. So like we just said, if you can have an album or EP, you could sell it anywhere from $5 to $20. It's great. Now someone has something that they can buy from you. Then maybe you have a live show that you're offering for like $500 or $200 or $100. I mean, I don't know what your situation is. I don't know how good you are. There's a lot of things that, matter here, but a private show, it's not bad to do a $500 show. Like maybe you do a really cool Christmas show. Like right now would have been really cool if you had an email list and you emailed your email list and you said, hey guys, I'm available for Christmas shows right now. $500 and I'll come in and I'll perform for you and your family for an hour. If you don't make an offer, no one can buy anything from you. Again, if you have a drive-through restaurant and you don't sell anything on your menu, no one can buy anything from you. So you need to have stuff. So these are just a couple ideas. I'm going to give you guys some more ideas here in a second. Patty said, does a link tree work? A link tree can work. The only reason why I don't like, my personal favorite are funnels. If you go to clickfunnels.com, that's my personal favorite because you can grab people's email address, meaning you can grab people's email address and then you can then market to them for life. Like once you have their email, you can send them like, hey guys, I'm available for Christmas. Hey guys, I'm available for Valentine's Day. Hey guys, I'm available for summer shows. You know what I'm saying? So I prefer situations where you can grab their email address. A link tree is not terrible. You just lose the opportunity to get their email. I would say like if someone's interested, grab their email first and then send them to your link tree. And by the way, those of you that are here, if you want to set up your email list, you can go to MailChimp.com. And at MailChimp.com, I think your first 1,000 emails are free or your first 100 emails are free. So you could be marketing to your fans and literally it doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free, which is awesome. So MailChimp is like, I use ActiveCampaign, but I spend money on that. But for when I first started out, I started off with MailChimp because it was free. So definitely do that. So I'm looking at the questions right now to see if all that makes sense. So Patty says, but sell the EP as a physical product, like a CD or record. You could offer both options. So you could offer an option for them to buy it. Maybe it's only $3.99 as a digital download, but then it's $12.99 or $19.99 as an actual autographed album. Something like that would be really great. And you know what I always recommend too on your website, put like a video of you, because it's way more personal when you have like something where someone's like actually saying like, hi guys, it's Christine here. Thank you so much for landing on my page. If you guys don't know about me, I'm a singer and a songwriter. I'm just trying to make some money right now so I can record my next album. In fact, here's a clip from my next album. Check it out. And then maybe there's a video of you singing and playing guitar or whatever it is that you do. And then you come back and you go, man, I'd really appreciate you. And if you'd support by, clicking the link below, I have an album for sale. You can buy the autographed version, or you can buy the digital version, or I'm available for live shows. I'm available for this. I'm available for that. You see what I'm saying? Like having a video instead of just like, hey, order this type thing. That's why I'm saying like link trees. I'm not really a huge fan of. That's why I would rather prefer to have like a website where you have like a personal video and then like your music menu, right? Or your artist menu. I don't know what we should call it. Should we call it art? Maybe music menu. So you need to just have those ideas. So far right now, this is what we have. So we have one, you need to have at least your album, an EP, something like that. And let's say you don't have an album or EP recorded. Some of you guys don't have that. Maybe you could record like 5 videos of you singing something live, and then you could put it into like a private playlist in like YouTube, and you give that to people. Like, hey, you get my live performances of my upcoming album. Because maybe you don't have the money to record it right now. That's okay. So maybe you record something live and you have it in like a YouTube playlist, and now you offer that for $5. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's get creative. Because when I started, I didn't have any money, guys. Like I literally slept in my car. I bathed at a gas station. Like I always had to be really creative with how I could generate money when I didn't have money. So this is one way. Like everybody has a cell phone. Shoot some live videos, put it in a YouTube folder, and now you can offer that. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. People love, if you're a great artist, people are going to want to support you. Okay. So we're going to get on to the next one. For those of you that just joined, Cheryl says, great, this I can do. I know, and it's great. And you know what's crazy? I feel like people like that even more. Like people like it even more when it's like the raw video of you performing, even with the mess ups and the laughs and the, oh my God, I totally messed up that note. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Like people love that stuff because it's real. I think people are so used to like seeing like so much like auto tune and fakeness and everything's perfect that it's nice to see like a real human being like just singing or performing or playing their instrument or rapping or whatever it is that you do. So I see a few people just joined. So if you comment Christmas, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, just comment Christmas. And right now we have a list of festivals that pay artists to perform. We have a list of booking agents. We have a list of college radio stations that play music from independent artists, all on sale for 85% off. On Christmas at midnight, it doubles in price. So it will double. So make sure that if you're planning on buying it, buy it now, okay? Because it's going to double. It's only $47 right now. So you can get on my list of 10,000 music industry contacts, and it'll help you. Like you can book shows, you can get booking agents, you can get your music on movies and film. Like that's what publishing companies are. A lot of people don't know that you can get your music on movies and film, even if you're not don't have a big record deal or a manager or anything like that. Like you don't have to have a big TikTok following, nothing. You get your music on movies and film, and those pay anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. People don't know that, but they have to hear your music for them to even consider putting it on movies and film, right? So if you just comment the word Christmas, you'll automatically get that link. If for some reason the link doesn't automatically come to you, just DM me and I'll send it to you. Okay, so I'm going to finish this training. I know I see a few questions coming in. I will answer that here in just a bit, but let me just finish getting through how to make your music menu, okay? So these are just ideas, right? Your album EP and your live show. So we were just talking about how on your website, you need to have something that, and for those of you on TikTok, album or a live show, you need to have something that people can buy. So it can be your album, it can be your EP, it could be a live show. It could also be, again, it could be, let's say you don't have an album or EP, let's say you don't have the money or you haven't had the time to do it. You can literally set up your phone and you can shoot videos of you singing. Like imagine if you had done a Christmas concert. Like imagine if you had done 6 Christmas songs and it was just you and your guitar. And you said, hey guys, if you like my music, I have 6 private songs that I'm only making available to, my fans here. And then add what you're doing with it. Like, don't just be like, stream my music. Say, I'm trying to raise money right now because I'm working on my album. I want to create a professional album. I want to, this has always been my dream. I grew up in, I grew up in New Mexico. So I grew up in New Mexico and that sort of thing. And, I didn't have any money and I didn't have an investor and I'm just trying to work and I'm trying to earn my way into the music industry. If you want to support me by doing that, I just shot 6 videos with me singing 6 songs right now. And it's only $5 and you can buy it on my website right now. Do you guys see like what a better, like, wouldn't you want to support someone like that? Like if you like their music, wouldn't you want to support them rather than stream my music, like buy my music, stuff like that is just going to be like a much better, oops, I'm like, let me make sure that I'm not going to go dead on you guys. Hold on 1 second because my phone is like, the battery is going down and I don't want to lose you guys. Let me see if I can put you guys. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we're good to go now. So wouldn't that make you be like way more excited about buying, an album from someone? So that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about if the only option you have for your fan base is for them to go and buy something on Spotify or iTunes to go stream your music, you are losing a lot of money because all that they can spend with you is a fraction of a penny. If 1 million people go stream your music, you've made like $4,000. It could take you 4 years. It could take you 5 years to get there. Can you live off $1,000 a year? You can't. So you need to make a music menu. You need to have something to offer. Okay, so we just talked about adding like an album or EP. We talked about adding a live show. And your live show could be more than that. It could be up to $2,500, $5,500, $10,000. It just depends. As I got more successful in my music career, I could charge more into the multiple thousands of dollars, right? Another thing you could do is a custom song. Look, sometimes people have like a girlfriend and they're like, oh my God, my girlfriend, I would love to write a song for her, but I'm not a songwriter. So maybe you offer it like, I'll write and record a song for you for $1,000. Okay, there's another idea, right? Do you see it? Custom song, $1,000. Okay, or you could offer it for $300. It just depends, right? Depends on where you are. It could be more than that. But if you don't offer it, no one can buy it. Keep that in your mind. If you're not making offers, there's nothing for people to buy. I told you guys earlier, it's like, and people get so mad. They're like so mad that other people have money and they don't, because they're like, that person doesn't have talent. How come they're making money and I'm not? Well, are you making offers? Do you have a fan base? Do you have an email list? Are you going and showing people and offering like, hey, are you telling people that you're available for hire? That's kind of like walking around and getting mad that nobody's hired you for something. If you need a job, what do? You start looking for a job and you start letting people know that you're available for hire. If you're a musician and you're available for hire, you have to let them know. They're not going to sit there and ask you if you're available for hire. Especially if they're a big fan, they might just think you're super busy. They might be intimidated by you. You have to make an offer. All right, awesome. If you just join me, if you comment Christmas, all you got to do is comment Christmas. And my list of music industry contacts are 85% off right now. It's 10,000, more than 10,000. I think it's like 13,000. Booking agents that book paid shows, festivals that pay artists to perform, publishing companies that get your music on movies and film, college radio stations that play music from independent artists. There's a lot of different people here. So, all right, cool. People are saying, let me see if there's any questions on TikTok. No questions on TikTok so far. Let me see if there's questions on Facebook. Jordan says, what is up with the lack of talent getting deals nowadays? Because they are doing the work. That's why. Don't be mad about it. I'm going to tell you guys something. A lot of people get mad about that. There's people out there that are not that talented yet they're getting deals. Keep in mind the music business. There's music and there's business. It's not about the music. It's 10% about the music and 90% about the business. If you want to be in the music business, then you need to know how to make money. And if you're not making money already, a record label most likely doesn't want to work with you. They usually don't sign off with talent anymore. They used to back in the day when there was more money in music. There's less money in music for the record label now. There's a lot of independent artists making money. So what happens is if you're not already making money, the record label looks at other people that are. So other people that have worked to build their fan base, other people that have their website set up, other people that are already doing shows, other people that have worked their asses off to book tours, that have worked their asses off to release albums, that have worked their ass off to like just go live every day and respond to fans. You see what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at the fact that maybe someone that doesn't have as much talent as you got signed, because they're probably working a lot more than you are. You're working on all the fun stuff, on all the talent stuff. That's great. But this is the music business. There's two parts to that. So if you're just focusing on the music, that's all the fun shit. Good for you. We could all focus on the music shit. It's great. It's fun. Doesn't mean we deserve to be paid. But if you've built a business where you're actually already making money, then a record label looks at that and says, how can we collaborate with this human? They don't care if you're good. They just care if you're making money because they're in the music business. And a business means that you're in the business for profit. That means you need to make profit. And if they're going to take all the risk on you because you don't have a fan base, because you haven't invested in high quality music videos, because you're not booking shows on your own, why would they do that? I wouldn't do that. If I was looking to sign an artist, if I had a record deal, I wouldn't sign someone based off of talent. I'd be like, you're super lazy. Why haven't you built a fan base? Why don't you have a website? Why don't you have your value ladder built? Why aren't you selling merchandise? Why aren't you performing? Why aren't you booking gigs? I'd be like, that's super freaking lazy. And you're just in the studio all the time thinking that because you're in the studio doing something fun, you deserve for me to give you my money that I've worked my ass off for. I'm not doing that. So that's why you can't get mad at record labels for that. Like, you just can't. Now, if you want to be in the music business and you want to get signed by a record label, go build a business. That's what you're doing. And if you just think having talent means that you deserve to make money, that's kind of like saying, hey, I can make a great hamburger. That means I should have a great hamburger franchise. And it doesn't work like that. It's 10% the talent, 90% the business. So you have to start making choices in your life that will lead you down the path for you to build a successful business. Now, if you're just doing music because you just want to do music, then do it. But most of you guys want to get paid for it. So if you want to get paid for it, you have to act in a different way and build your business and actually have something to offer and bring a value that doesn't have to just do with your talent. Okay? Because there's a million talented people out there. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. Again, if you just comment the word Christmas, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, if you just comment Christmas, I will automatically send you a link. I got this really cool software. You just comment Christmas and I'll automatically send you a link so you can get 10,000 music industry contacts, booking agents, publishing companies, music supervisors that can get your music on TV shows and commercials and all kinds of cool stuff. Record label A&Rs, college radio stations. And the great thing about this is, like, college radio stations, they play music from independent artists. You don't have to be a major. You don't got to pay them. You don't got to do anything like that. College radio stations love to play independent music. It also comes with blogs and websites that publish music from independent artists. It's a lot of cool stuff, guys. So just comment the word Christmas and I will send that to you. Okay, cool. Let's see here. We got a few. Let me see if there's other questions here. Okay, so we talked about doing, I know you guys said this is like coming up backwards, and I'm sorry. So you can do an album or EP right on your website. These are just ideas of things for you to sell. You've got to make offers to your list. Okay, album or EP, you can sell for like anywhere from $5 to $20 or so. You can do a live show, which could be, $100 to $10,000. It just kind of depends. And then your, what was the next one? A custom song, like $1,000 would be a great, thing that you could do. Let's say someone wanted to do a gift for their Valentine in February, but let people know that you're available for that, right? Other things that you can do are like bundles. So people love bundles. Okay. So let's say you did a $97 bundle. Think of what you could put in a $97 bundle. You could put an album, maybe you could put a t-shirt, and maybe like an autographed postcard or something, right? So bundle, it's a great one. Patty says, what do you use to sell products? So I sell products a lot of different ways. I sell products on my website. I sell products. So if you go to like ChristineMorel.com, I have a website with a store. I have funnels. That's my favorite way to sell stuff, which is ClickFunnels.com. I run ads. So I run ads to all my books, all my lists. So now I went from being an artist to now teaching. That's another form of income, which we're going to get into, right? But I run a lot of ads. But if you don't run ads to funnels, you still want to send I recommend looking into ClickFunnels. That's what I use. ClickFunnels is my absolute favorite way to sell stuff. But on your website, if you set up a funnel, you send people to the funnel because that's where you capture their email. And it's one of those things where it's like, if someone buys something from you, they've already put their credit card in, and then they go to another page and it's like, but wait, do you want to buy 3 more of my albums for only $10? You're going to notice that the average person spends more money with you when you offer them more things. And the problem is a lot of artists are scared to set up or to make offers. You're scared to ask for money. If you're scared to ask for money, you're not going to get money. You have to make the offer. And on the website, you can offer your album. And then afterwards, and ClickFunnels does this on the next page, you can offer 2 albums for half as much. And the next page, you can offer a live show. Even if 1% of the people go through there, buy a live show, it can make you a lot of money. Say 100 people go through your website a month and you get 1 booked show a month at $500. That's an extra $500 a month. It's a card payment. So it's not bad, right? Okay, so let me see here. So a bundle, like I said, you can offer a bundle on your site, which could be like $97. And you know what I recommend? Like, if you had like a domain, like to actually set up a domain where, like, when you're performing and you're on stage, you could be like, hey guys, if you'd like to tip me, like I used to have one, it was tipchristine.com. So if you went to tipchristine.com, people could tip me. So my Zelle was there, my PayPal link was there, my Venmo link was there. So people could tip me. They also have different apps that you can do with that where people can tip you and make requests. So it just kind of depends on what you're doing. But I had one time I was going to Peru. I volunteer in other countries. And I was volunteering in Peru and I was performing in this small little hotel lounge in Hollywood. And I was playing the piano and it was super awesome. And there was like maybe 6 people there. Like it was super small. Like it wasn't a lot of people. So, and then I had a little sign that says, hey, I'm going to Peru. If you would like to support and make a donation to help, support me volunteering for kids, go to this website. Well, my little break, I went to the back and someone had donated $1,000. So those 6 people in that audience, someone donated $1,000. Plus I'd made tips and I got paid to be there. Like there's a lot of stuff. A lot of people think that you need a huge fan base for you to make money. You don't. You just need a small fan base that loves you. So you need to focus on offering new things to the fan base that you already have. Patty says, what do you use to sell products? Like, do you just use PayPal? I don't really use PayPal. I actually use credit card forms. I do that through ClickFunnels. Like I said, check out ClickFunnels. That's what I use. So I'll have a form where people can buy stuff and usually it goes to your credit card. You can offer PayPal as an option. Doesn't matter. I just got rid of PayPal because I didn't like dealing with credit cards and PayPal at the same time. But I used to offer both. But you can do whatever you want. But absolutely. And then if you do it on one of my websites are set up on Bandzoogle, Patty. So if you go to bandzoogle.com, I love that site. Bandzoogle.com is kind of like Wix, but for musicians. Everything about that website is for musicians. So everything is optimized so that musicians can make money, so that musicians can promote their music. So I really like that about Bandzoogle. So if you go to bandzoogle.com, you can absolutely take advantage of that. And then you can set up a store, you can set up a bundle, you can set up a live show, like people can order from right there. So that's what I'm saying, like have that as an option. So we talked about having an album or EP download, having a live show as an option, having a custom song as an option, having a bundle as an option. I'm going to give you guys one more, okay? Or actually, I'm going to give you 2 more. Teaching. When you guys think of teaching, you probably don't think that you can make a lot of money teaching. It sounds like, and it depends on how you teach. Let's say you charge $50 an hour to teach. Maybe you sing, maybe you play the piano, maybe you're a producer, maybe you teach someone how to songwrite, maybe you teach people how to play the guitar, you teach people how to rap, teach people how to mix and master. These are all things you can teach. You can teach people how to perform on stage. You teach all these things. Okay, $50 an hour, which isn't bad. Let's say you had 10 students, you'd be making $500 a week. That's $2,000 a month, right? That's not a ton of money, but whatever, $25,000 a year, right? 10, 50, 500, yeah. Okay. You're making a little bit, right? And if you're adding on that you're also doing live shows and you're doing all these things, then it can quickly add up. But the great thing about teaching is, let's say you made a course. You could make like a singing course. And now you are not limited by your time, right? You're not limited by your time. You're limited just by how many courses you sell. Like you could sell 10 courses, whereas for like other people, let's say you only have 2 hours in a day. That means you can only schedule 2 lessons. But you can sell 1,000 courses in a day. Like there's no limit here, right? Let me just see if there's other questions here that I missed. So many contacts in the market. Luxie, are you looking for an appointment sitter or closer? Not right now. No, I'm not, but thank you very much. Pete says, thank you so much. I just bought it. No lie. Have so much value. Awesome. Julian says, I bought the music contacts last night. Awesome. So if you guys just joined, actually, if you just comment, all you got to do is comment the word Christmas if you're on Instagram or Facebook. If you just comment Christmas, I'll automatically send you a link to my list of 10,000 music industry contacts. It's 10,000 booking agents. It's 10,000 festivals that pay artists to perform. It's 10,000 college radio stations that play music from independent artists. 10,000, God, it's so many different things. Blogs and websites that publish music from independent artists, publishing companies that can get your music on movies and films. So basically, all you do is comment Christmas. So just literally, you just write Christmas, and it'll automatically send you a link. Okay, cool. So very end, I'm at the very last two things. We're talking about things that you can offer to your fans. You got to make offers. If all you have is your music on Spotify, you're going to be broke forever. Okay. Unless you get millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of streams every year, you got to offer these other things. Okay. Composer says, does the discount also apply to the festival list? Yes, it comes with the festival list. It's 85% off right now. It's only 47 bucks. If you buy it after Christmas, it doubles. And then if you wait till the new year, then it like quadruples and quintuples and it goes way up. Okay. So it's right now it's on sale. Right now it's on sale. So if you comment Christmas, you get it for Christmas right now. Max Mopose says, is it mostly for US? So it depends. The festivals are all based in the United States. For the booking agents, there's a lot of US based agents, but there's also agents that book like cruise ships and resorts and casinos all over the world. But a really big asset for you if you're a foreign student would be the list of publishing agents. So the publishing agents get your music on movies and film, and they don't care where you are. Like if you're in Europe or you're in Africa or you're in Australia, if you're in Antarctica, it doesn't really matter. If they like your music, they'll pay you to put it in their music and their movies and film, which is awesome. So you'll definitely benefit from this. And you'll get the 2023 versions when we update them for free. So that's what's really awesome about this. Okay, so 47 bucks. It's 85% off right now. It's going to double on Christmas, but then it's going to go up. If you're trying to buy all of our lists and get the 2023 versions next year, it's going to be almost $600, I think is how much it is. So $600 versus $47. Buy it right now before Christmas so you can get it for really cheap. Okay. So, and then just comment Christmas. So just comment Christmas and I'll send you the link. So we're talking about teaching. So let's say you created a singing course, you created a rapping course, you created a songwriter course or producer course. That is a huge opportunity, right? Or, you know, or even just offering lessons at first, offering 50 bucks an hour or 100 bucks an hour. That's like pretty standard, right? 50 to $100 an hour is very standard. Even if you're booking what, 5 of those a week, or let's say just 2 of those a week. Some of you guys are just starting out and you're like, hey, if I could make 100 bucks a week from something in the music industry, I'd be happy, right? $400 a month, that could be a car payment, right? And just how many of you guys would be excited to know that you have a car based on doing something with your musical talents? That's cool. But it doesn't take that much. Like, let's say you also sold a couple, you know, courses. Let's say you make a singing course and you sell and you sell them for $97 and you sell 2 of those a week. There's billions of people all over the world that want to sing. That's $200 a week, right? That would be $800 a month. That's like the cost of your rent, you know, a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere, depending on where you live, right? I lived in LA for a long time. That wouldn't be anything, but you know, that could be like a really great opportunity for you if you're getting your rent paid and your car paid from your music. Amazing. You guys see how you don't have to get a lot, like you don't have to be famous for you to be able to make a living off your music. Like I'm giving you guys really low numbers, like sell 2 courses, sell a couple books, sell a couple lessons, book 1 show. Like I'm like giving you guys some really low numbers to reach, and you could be paying for your mortgage and your house and your car and all that sort of thing. Okay. So the last thing that I'm going to tell you guys, okay, so teaching could be like $50 to $100 or so. And the last thing that I'm going to teach you guys is membership platforms. And this is what I'm going to say would probably be my favorite thing. Okay. A membership platform, and I forget what the website is. What's the website where like you can create like a monthly where people contribute monthly to your music? What is it, guys? Come on, help me out here. It is, oh wait, I see some things right here. Patty says, do I have to copyright every song I pitch to publishing agents? You know, honestly, I don't. I probably should, but I'm not paranoid like that. I know a lot of people that are like super paranoid of their music getting stolen. But if your music's not making it right now, what are the chances that someone's going to steal it? That doesn't mean I'm not saying copyright your music. Copyright your music just to be safe. All you got to do is go to copyright.gov. Super simple. But why not? If you haven't copyrighted the music and you're copywriting it tomorrow, I mean, just send it out. You know what I mean? But get it copyrighted. Okay, cool. Patreon. There we go. Lex the Illusionist. Thank you, Lex. Appreciate you. Patreon. You can set up a Patreon account. I'm going to tell you this. They do take quite a bit. If you go to bandzoogle.com, Bandzoogle is really awesome because it's just included in your membership. I think you pay $18 a month and they don't take any percentage. So I like Patreon. I mean, I like Bandzoogle personally, but Patreon is like the one that everybody knows about. Frisco Spleen says, when does the discount end? The discount ends on Christmas and it doubles, and then it's going to like 10x how much it costs. So definitely, if you're wanting to get my list of 10,000 music industry contacts, comment Christmas. Okay, comment Christmas. And once you comment Christmas, I'll automatically send you a link to get these lists. Okay. So the question was, once again, I like lost it. I'm sorry. Oh, I was just telling you guys about membership platforms. Let's say you don't have any music recorded. Let's say you're just starting out, but you're like, I really need to make money, Christine. I need to get started. Why don't you offer an opportunity for people to spend $20 a month and they get a private show every week? I mean, like a private group show, you know what I mean? Like, and they can come in and they can make requests. You talk to them, you build that relationship with them. And so then you're making money. I mean, imagine if you just got like 50 people in there, right? 50 people at what, $20? It's what, like $1,000 a month? Again, it's a car payment. That could be your rent. And you're building relationships with people. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you could start a membership platform. You could go to Patreon or you could go to bandzoogle.com. This is another opportunity for you to make an offer to your audience. You have to make an offer. If you're just joining me, you cannot keep sending people to Spotify and then get mad that you're broke. You're sending people to Spotify and Spotify pays you a fraction of a penny. Spotify pays you a fraction of a penny for your music. You're going to be broke forever. So you got to offer things. So these are the things that we covered. Okay, guys, I'm only going to be on here for a few minutes and then I'll answer some questions. If you're just here and you comment the word Christmas, I'll send you a link so that you can get my list of music industry contacts. 10,000 booking agents, 10,000 festivals that pay artists to perform, 10,000 college radio stations that play music from independent artists, 10,000 publishing companies that can get your music on movies and film. Just comment Christmas. I'll send you a link. You can learn more about it. You can see some of the awesome results that a lot of the artists are getting that are using it. Okay, so just DM me Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to go over this and then I'll answer the questions for you guys. Okay, so we talked about, one, stop getting mad that you're broke when you don't even have offers. You have to create offers. Give offers to your audience. They have to have something to buy from you. I used this analogy earlier. You don't show up at McDonald's and there's a blank menu and then they just sit there and they hope that you give them money for no reason. You don't show up at McDonald's and you go, hey, do you sell this? Can I buy this? And it doesn't work like that. You have to create offers. So the offers that you give to your audience, they need to be something that are not just Spotify. Spotify is an offer. It's a terrible offer. It's, hey, you can make a fraction of a penny. Please go listen to my music. So if millions and millions and millions of people listen to your music every year, then you'll make money. But 1 million people listening to your music, you'll make $4,000. So that means for you to make $50,000 a year, you're going to have to get like 10 million people to listen to your music. How many of you are getting 10 million people a year right now to listen to your music? And that's just to live like a kind of good life, $50,000. You're going to spend more money on marketing and advertising and music videos and song production and mixing and mastering and keeping your hair done and looking good than you're going to be making for this. It's not worth it to focus on trying to get 10 million people. Okay. What's better is to focus on these things where you can make $50,000 or $100,000 way easier. Like, if you guys have heard that saying, like, if you have 1,000 true fans, just out of all the billions of people in the world, if you have 1,000 fans that are willing to buy an album, they're willing to maybe buy a t-shirt, maybe come to a show. That's all. You'd be making $100,000 a year. It's not that hard. Okay, $100,000. You only need 1,000 true fans. Some of you guys are focused on trying to get, like, do you think it's easier to get 1,000 people to love you enough to come to a show and maybe buy some merchandise? Or do you think it's easier to get, you'd have to get 20 million people to stream your music? 20 million. It's a lot. 20 million versus 1,000. 20 million versus 1,000. What's easier? It's an easy question, right? It's an easy answer. Frico says, do you do PR work or management? We do PR. If you go to musichustlerpr.com, we do that. So go to musichustlerpr.com. That's my company. I don't do management. Okay, awesome. So these are the offers that we have, okay? Someone says, will you see you at Muse Expo in LA, March 2023? I have no idea. So far ahead. I don't even know what it is, but tell me what it is and maybe I'll check it out. Okay, so the offers that we have that you can make, okay? Albums and EPs, great. You can offer an album or EP on your website. If you don't have any recordings, create some recordings with your phone of you performing live. Like I said earlier, maybe it's 6 songs of you performing with a guitarist or you as a pianist or whatever it is, and you put it in a private YouTube folder and you let people know, hey, you can support my music by buying these 6 private performances that I have. They're only $5 right now, and all the proceeds go to me recording my album. Something like that, right? So if you don't have an album or EP, just record some live performances, put it in a YouTube folder, and you can sell those, okay? So there's one option. Live shows, right? Offer live shows. Have that as an opportunity on your website. Have it, let people know you're available for hire. You have to let people know you're available for hire. If you're walking around hoping that people offer you a job and nobody knows that you're looking for a job, you're not going to get one. You have to let people know that you're available for hire. So let people know that you're available for live show. A custom song is another great opportunity. Someone might, hey, maybe someone passed away and they're wanting to create a beautiful song to commemorate them. Do you know how amazing that is? Like, not only would that make you money, but it would feel really good to be a part of that. Like, it'd feel really nice to know that you made a difference in someone's life. So a custom song, bundles. So offer bundle. People love bundles. Offer a bundle on your website where someone gets an album, a t-shirt, and like a postcard. And that could be $97, right? $97. And then the last 2 are teaching. So you can offer lessons, like in-person lessons. You can offer live lessons, or you can make a course and you could teach anything. You could be teaching voice, you could be teaching production, you could be teaching songwriting, you could be teaching dancing, whatever it is that you do, okay? You can offer that, or you can create a course and sell it for $97 to $997. My courses are $997. That's how much I sell my courses for. So offer that, okay? And then last, membership platforms. You can set up a membership platform through Patreon, or you can set up a membership platform through Bandzoogle, and you get people to come in. And this is a great way for, if you have a product, or if you already had songs, then you could say, hey, you get 1 free song a month, a download from me. And every month I create a new song and you get my new song to download, right? But let's say you don't have the money to record songs. But so maybe you do live performances and you say, hey, once a week I do a live stream that's only available to the members of my membership platform. It's a great opportunity, okay? So those are all things that you can offer to your music list. And I hope that was really helpful for you guys. I'll answer questions just for a few minutes, and then I'm going to log off here. For you guys that are here, if you just comment Christmas, okay, don't forget, comment the word Christmas. I'll send you a link so that you can get more than 10,000 music industry contacts. That includes publishing companies that can get your music on movies and film. That includes college stations, radio stations that love to play music from independent artists. That includes booking agents that will book paid shows for you, and they only get paid when they get you paid, which is awesome, right? They usually only take about 10%. So if they book you for a show, they take about 10%. For the publishing companies that get your music on movies and film, they usually take 50%. And it's the same thing. They don't usually charge you. They go out and they find you gigs. So they try to get your music on movies and film, and they normally take about 50%, and that's normal, okay? And then, so if you comment the word Christmas, I'll send you a link to it. So just comment Christmas, you'll automatically get a link. Okay, so I'm going to spend 5 minutes and answer questions for you guys. RazX says, hello, what are your thoughts on high ticket, low volume versus low ticket, high volume when selling services and merchandise? It just depends on what you like. I know most people love high ticket, and I like high ticket too, but I really love low ticket, high volume. Personally, I'm kind of a unicorn on that, but I love low ticket, high volume because to me, it's just less of a headache. Like I sell books and I can just sell books to people. Coaching programs are a lot more work. Coaching programs require a lot more time. I'm a mom. I like to just, do more low ticket, high volume stuff because I don't have a lot of time. Joshua says, hey, Sweet Cakes, when is the proper time to negotiate a price when you're charging and booking yourself for paid live performances? It depends, Joshua. Like if you're doing a cover song gig, for example, those usually require 3 to 4 hours worth of performances. They're usually 4 sets, so it's 45 minutes on and 15 minutes off. And those usually pay anywhere between $250 and $450 a night standard. That's normally what they pay. It depends on where you are. Like if it's a small, tiny little bar somewhere, they might only pay you $100, but it's usually $250 to $450 for like a bar, restaurant, casino. If you have a band, that can be higher. You know, I've seen as low as $500 and then $800, $1,000, $1,500. And then if you're getting into like the corporate and like private party kind of area, now you're getting into the $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 realm. So it just depends. Okay, so RazX says you need a lot of fan base for that. No, you don't need any fan base for that. If you're doing cover songs, you don't need a single fan. You can reach out to casinos, bars, restaurants, any of these people. If you're doing cover songs, they have budgets to pay people that are doing cover songs, and you don't need any fans. Now, if you're just trying to do original songs, then yes, you'll need fans, because promoters only book original artists if you can sell tickets. That's why I always tell everybody, if you don't have fans, perform cover songs at first, because then you can make money like this. And then you can build your fan base. You can actually get paid to build your fan base, because you'll build your fan base while performing at these bars and restaurants. And then eventually you can just do your original songs like you want. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, cool. I'm about to log off, guys. So comment the word Christmas if you'd like to get my list of 10,000 music industry contacts. It's 85% off right now. It's going to double on Christmas, and then it's going to go up to get all the lists plus the 2023 list that we're offering right now. It's going to be almost $600 for you to get that. Right now, it's only $47. So comment Christmas, and I'll send that to you, okay? All right, let me see if there's any questions in here before I log off. Luke said, you said, do I need an appointment setter? I saw your question earlier. I don't right now, but thank you very much. Patty says, how do you feel about a one-person cover live show? Is it profitable? Oh, absolutely. I've done hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've probably made about 700 grand just doing live shows solo. So yes, Patty, absolutely. Absolutely. I've made a lot of money performing solo shows. You know, again, I would recommend getting a booking agent. We have our list of booking agents, we have our festivals, but also you can Google local booking agents too, and see who's in your area. And you can do that for free if you just do the work yourself. All right, guys. C Money says 10,000. Yes, it's actually like 13,000 or something. It's a lot. So if you comment the word Christmas, I'll send you a link to I think it's like 13,000 music industry contacts. It's a lot. Okay, so comment Christmas. You'll get a link to like 13,000 of them. It's absolutely crazy. So, all right, guys, I am going to, Patty said, what do you use, backing tracks? Yes, absolutely. Always use backing tracks. They will make you so much more money. People will tip you more, and the venues are super happy when you do it, because then they get the feel of like a live band, but it's not live. They're not having to pay for a whole band, and you're making more money because you're solo. So you can make a lot of money doing this, Patty, a lot. Download tracks. I used to download my tracks from karaokeversion.com. So karaokeversion.com. Download tracks. I don't know if you play guitar or sing or whatever, or play piano or whatever it is that you do. Just learn really great cover songs, and then start reaching out to local venues. You can make a fortune. You make a lot of money doing this. All right, awesome, everybody. I am logging off. Comment Christmas so you can get sent that list, music industry contacts. And I hope that you guys have a great night. I loved all these questions. I loved this training, and I think I'm going to do it again. I've never done this training before, so I think this was a really good one to share with you guys. All right, everybody, have a great night. Bye. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining. And oh my gosh, someone's sending me a few roses. I appreciate you. You're super sweet. All right, guys, you have an amazing day. Get Beck and TV. I appreciate you very much. You guys have an awesome, awesome night. All right, bye, everybody. Okay, now Facebook. All right, I'm ending TikTok. I ended up Instagram. Thank you guys so much for joining on Facebook and YouTube. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys on the next one.